Okie dokie. I hope everyone has had a very good Christmas, and welcome to the stream. I will be starting to share this stream now at the moment, so bear with me. Won't take too long. Copy. Paste. Send. Okay, now just copy and paste to one more friend. Just bear with me. Just sending it to two friends. Now I'm sending it to the third friend. Okie pokey. Alrighty. Let's go. One last thing. I'll go to YouTube comments. Click on the thing. Okay. Says one person is watching. Whoever you are, welcome. Now I'll just keep my phone there so I can see if there's any other comments. And let's start the game. Oh, I forgot. I turned the bloom up too much. Sorry guys. I don't want to make this stream look too rich in colour. You might notice that the picture is a bit different. It's not because I've got a different TV, it's the same one, but I've adjusted the picture settings to suit Oblivion, and I've got to turn down the bloom because basically, oh man, this is so disorientating. Because out of Oblivion it looks terrible, but in Oblivion, the reason I found out about it was because I played on my dad's cheaper TV, and the cheaper TV made Oblivion look absolutely fantastic. It really looked great, so I tried to replicate that dodgy looking picture So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, I used to just pop the bloom up, that's why I was doing that stuff, but now I don't have to do that. So let's go to bloom. Okay, originally saturation probably to 120 or 30, yeah. And then 1, just, that can be just 1. Oh, 20, there we go. Oblivion can stay the same because that's Oblivion. It's supposed to look very rich in colour because it's so evil and burnt and everything. Small world, that can be 1.75, and then 1. No, just, yes, 85. Get out of the way. Okay, world done, small world done. Let's save it. Should have done this before I started the stream, but sorry about that. But yeah. Now let's start. Now you're probably seeing that I'm going to check to see, hold on a second, see how it's picking up on my stream. But you can see that in the background, better in the background, the colours just look more rich. You can tell, like the colour just looks a lot better for Oblivion. Because, believe it or not, well, it's actually easy to believe because it's such an older game, and it's meant for different kind of TVs, particularly plasma screens. It's optimized for those color settings on a TV. So even though it's a PC version, it's meant for those style monitors that are no longer available anymore. So yeah, it looks nice and pretty. It's a beautiful day. Hopefully it won't rain soon, because it always starts to rain. Yeah, it does really like to rain. I put the screen on sports, then adjusted the all sorts of settings until I got what I wanted. It was pretty easy to figure out what I wanted, but basically I had to come up here and keep looking at the distant terrain, particularly as far as the Imperial City. And I kept adjusting the color and everything until it no longer looked grey, because with my TV, because it's such a high quality TV, or at least by Oblivion standards, it made the picture look quite strange, where everything else seems to look like it was under overcast weather, and the closer it got to me, the brighter the ground got, so it looked very strange. You probably wouldn't have noticed it too much on screenshots and stuff, but it was an issue that I absolutely detested, and because, you know, I grew up with Oblivion, so I grew up with it being very bright, rich in colour, and beautiful. Anyway, that's my explanation. This is my strange character. Isn't he strange? Let's see how he looks. Yeah, that's a nice amount of bloom. It's not too much. I don't think it's too much anyway. Let's see the red hair. Usually can tell by the strawberries if it's too much bloom. This looks very beautiful. See the strawberries. Yeah, a little bit like fluorescent strawberries, but that's not too bad. Little chemical strawberries, light bulbs. That's all good. Anyway, let's get my horse and let's start adventuring. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. It was quite an interesting Christmas for me. Wasn't what I expected, wasn't as good as what I was hoping for, but I didn't well, it was, well, I had low expectations because I knew what we were going to do, but it turned out to be a lot more work than pleasure, which was eating nice pizza homemade by my dad. Dad didn't really enjoy the Christmas either. We basically came to my place all the way from Bundaberg to Brisbane, and that's a long way. That's like a 4.5 hour drive, or maybe a bit longer, maybe 7 hours. And then we just spent all night sorting out my house, making it look pretty and everything. And it was a lot more work than my dad thought it would be. So I was helping him, but yeah. Anyway, so that was that out of the way, and we had a nice pizza, and it was very tasty. We sort of improvised with the pizza because he brought over the ingredients, but not all of them. He thought that I would surely have sugar in my house, but I don't really have sugar in my house because, well, I don't put it in my coffee or tea, which usually I don't anyway. I prefer sugar. I'm going to start buying sugar from now on though, because it's just good to have those household essentials, because, you know, if you want to create baked stuff and that, especially other things, you know, you're going to need sugar, salt, you know, spice and everything nice. So, yeah.
What is it, citizen?
Oh, what is it, citizen? Oh, what a lovely day it is today, citizen. Yes. Beautiful. This game's amazing. And I'll tell you this, my dad absolutely can't stand this game. Thinks it's boring as hell. He can't handle it. As soon as he starts hearing the noise from my game, we're just streaming. I don't stream while I'm talking to him, but I play it casually, and he can't stand it. Makes him absolutely depressed. It's very strange. I love it, you know, it's so relaxing and nice, but I guess it's like when you're into those old movies, those sort of black and white old movies, or those, you know, just those really dragging movies that drag on, because a lot of old movies tend to drag. And yeah, I guess you just become attuned to that when you get nostalgic for it. Yeah, that's why I think Oblivion is just so good, I guess. But it is a good game if you're into. Oh, you bastard! Man. What do you got on you? Ooh, got something to sell. Not that I really need the money. Forgot about that. I was a little... May or may not have cheated to get all that money. Oh well. Yeah. This mainly stream was this stream is mainly for testing out, or not testing out because I've already tested it, it works, but to become a lich, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So basically I've just got to, you know, adventure, do my thing, kill a few bandits, creatures, and eventually my skill level will go up, and then I can, well, get to the next level of necromancy. It doesn't... Oh my goodness, really? He's got an arrow going in his head, like... It's going in his head and through his neck. I've never seen this before. And he's absolutely fine. He's got it... It's going through his head, out his jaw, and into his chest. This is hilarious. It's making me sort of cringe, so I'm going to remove that. Anyway, let's save it. And exit game. No, I'm just joking. It's like, yep, let's just save it. And exit game, I'm going to go and puke. Anyway. Oh, isn't it beautiful in Cyrodiil? I say, quite the most beautiful game ever. Only a nostalgic can love it, I guess, but a lot of people that come from Skyrim actually say this game looks ugly, if you can believe that, because the game doesn't hold up to graphic standards of Skyrim players. But it's funny because Skyrim is a very snowy, sort of a dull area, where this one's all colourful and everything, but I guess when it comes to low-res textures, it makes a lot of difference for some people, so I guess that's it. And by the way, I need to name my horse, because this horse is called My Lovely Horse, and for a necromancer, it's like, it's bad enough having a horse that looks as pretty as this, you know. My lovely horse, just, you know, but yeah, we need to do something about that. Don't know what to call it. I can't just call him, you know, I don't know what the hell to call a horse. I can't think of, I'm not a horse person, so I don't really know many horse names. So I don't horse around, I guess. Joke. Yeah. I don't know where to go. I might go to Skingrad. I just love that place. Another thing that I realized is that one of the mods that I have that I probably mentioned in the previous video was that I've got Kobold, but particularly Kobold Salmo the Baker, the Kobold version, and it comes with Kobold. You can just oh, hello there. Got a priest and or a monk and a Khajiit with fine clothes. Oh, and look, it's that arsewipe. I can't stand these guys. Let's see, I'll electrocute him.
This ends here.
wasn't meant to. He wasn't meant to drop those weapons. That's not good. That means the mod has a bug. Shit. Where did the weapon go? Where did his silly weapon go? Could have went anywhere from all that height. Oh well, it's just one weapon, I guess. But yeah. Might have went in the water. Oh well. Let's off to Skingrad. Well, you're a bit late for the party.
You have my ear, citizen.
I'll have your ear. Okay. I didn't know I had your ear, but thanks for letting me know. I'll just keep it then. I absolutely love the water. Some people think it's too bright. It's too, like, the sun rays in it are too bright. I sort of agree, but it sort of goes well with the Oblivion aesthetic. It just... Oh. He's fighting mud crabs now. Oh. Oh no. Some a-holes down there. What? She just disappeared. It's definitely a glitch. Oh, there she is. She's a grey blue orc. That's rare to see. And she's got absolutely nothing on her. So I can't really take anything. Got all these people late for the party. He was more concerned about mud crabs than he was fighting marauders. But I guess, well... Yeah, I had to kill one of them because they're bloody annoying. They just chase your horse. They want to kill your horse. That's the first thing they do, is they go after your horse in Oblivion. It's got to do with a faction problem that the horse is part of. They see the horse as the top priority to enemy than you, the player. So yeah, it's really strange. It's a thing they overlooked in the game. How can you not love this game, seriously? It's a short beetle. I've got safe roads on, but with Massacre's Oblivion Overhaul, it actually, well, I should save it again. With Masker's Oblivion overhaul, it's sort of, well, very dangerous, but with Safe Roads mod, it deletes all the vanilla spawns, so that's good. Yeah.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
You can see this game sort of struggles to show itself to be so pretty. You can see that the frames sort of lag a little bit. They go a bit lower. And you can see that if I was to add a mod like Unique Landscapes, even though it's such an amazing mod and I love it to death, you can see why Oblivion really has a hard time with that mod. And yeah, you can make it work apparently. The mod is very old and that's what it has against it, because, you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again, old mods, even if they are currently meant to maintain, not all the time, but some of the time, there is still little bits of buggy stuff in the mod that have all been since overlooked, and that can often lead to crashes and very low frames, or both basically. And that's what Unique Landscapes apparently has, is it has some meshes or a collision or something, and has a bit of bugginess. But yeah, oh well. I would still use the mod if I just know that it only lowered my frames and not crash. I don't care about my frames. I really just care about the detail and beauty in a game. Don't really care about high frames, really. I'm a very old person for saying that, because lots of people, you know, find frames absolutely essential. But you know, I've noticed that also this game runs a lot more smoother when I'm not streaming it. That's another thing, because this is like, I can see that this is a little bit yeah, it's looks better on, it actually looks better on my phone than it does on this TV, because if you could see what I'm seeing, you would go, whoa, that's jarring. So at least you guys aren't suffering. It's only me. It's not too bad though. I'm pretty tolerant to it. Bloody beautiful game. Oh, it's just paradise, it really is. Especially when there's no Oblivion crisis going on. That's why I love to use that mod, PS Shroom's main quester layer, and it's the perfect quester layer. It is absolutely perfect, because it doesn't just force you to do the main quests or even think that there's a crisis going on. Basically, it just lets you play as long as you want until you're finally ready to do the main quest, or if you ever are finally ready to do the main quest, you can just get yourself arrested by a certain guard that's corrupt, and go into that jail. And it's really cool because it gives you that freedom that you don't have to worry about the world in a crisis yet, because what's his name? Uriel Septim is still alive, and he's in the Imperial City. Hello, Gua. One thing I know about Masker's Oblivion Overhaul is that Masker loves his Guas. I tell you what, he's an absolute... Well, maybe he's not, but I don't know. But these Guas are everywhere. You know, they're roaming randomly all through the grass. I think the reason why he put Guas everywhere was because There's not so many of them, but there's enough to make you think, it's almost like Morrowind. But I think he put them in the place because it's a well-suited environment for them. Because if you know Morrowind, you'll know that the grassy areas where there's no ash and stuff have a lot of guars, and they sort of graze on the grass and stuff. But speaking of grass, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? That's his face. Oh gosh. Oh, I should put my horse in the stable.
Why, you dirty little thief! How dare you touch me!
I haven't heard that line in a very long time. Let's see if that guy's essential, because if he's not, he'll die. Why, you dirty little thief! How dare you touch me!
How are you?
I don't know he stole. He's a vanilla NPC, I'm pretty sure.
Go ahead, please.
Yep, he's got a skin grab.
Riemann Broder. He works Surly's vineyard. I work Tamika's vineyard. Riemann spent 20 years in the Legion, and he's an advanced marksman trainer. Goodbye.
I'm so glad I got that recorded. I am so glad I got that recorded. That was so funny. High elves, eh? High elves in Oblivion.
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
I don't know. Just watching you eat your baked potato. Because it does, it looks like a baked potato. But watch. See? Look, a bit of...
Anytime now.
Otherwise it looks like mouldy burnt bread, and that would be disgusting. But it looks more like a dry baked potato that's, you know, got its skin still on it. It looks really bad. Doesn't look appetizing at all. So obviously what happened was the way they made that NPC Raymond, or whatever his name was, steal from him because he had no food. They need to have, usually they don't have to, but they need to have food. Well, they can have food or want to have food in their inventory before they start eating. And the eating system is very strange in Oblivion when it comes to NPCs, because they can be sitting there eating and eating for ages until the time is up, and still have food, and still not have eaten that ingredient in their inventory. I don't know how many times they have to do this before the ingredient actually gets consumed, but basically this is all that's happening in the world. When it comes to Skyrim, I think it's the same thing. I have a feeling it's the same thing. They need to get a drink in order to, well, I don't really know, because I don't ever see them go and get a drink, because in this game, they go and actually get a drink from the cellar. They go to the barkeeper and all go in line to get a drink and a bit of food, or they steal it. You see that happen in Oblivion, whereas you don't see that happen in Skyrim, because Skyrim, they don't have Radiant AI. Basically, they've got really simple AI in Skyrim, because, believe it or not, the AI in Oblivion is far more advanced than Skyrim, because Skyrim is a very old game for one. It came out in 2011, not much longer after this, and this game was absolutely ambitious. The capabilities of these NPCs far outweigh most games of its time, because that was one of the things. They had to put a lot of the AI under lock and key and stop them from going in and, you know, stealing all the, not stealing, but collecting all the loot from caves, going in and doing random stuff like buying everything in the shop. That was something that they couldn't get around. I would say the only way to get around them not buying everything in the shop would be to limit the amount of things they can buy, or limit the amount of things that they can spend money with. Limit the amount of money. And I think that's why they all have very little money in Oblivion, because they had to reduce their money in order to, yeah. But yeah, it's really cool. And you'll always hear Todd mention about that sort of stuff, like he did in that interview that he did recently with that other dude. And they were talking about the Radiant AI. He didn't say Radiant, but he was talking about this game. Because, yeah.
How goes it?
Not sure if that was a problem with Skyrim, though. Skyrim, I think they scrapped it, because I think they'll do it now, though. That's the thing, because they do have the technology to make AI that intelligent now, very easily. Yeah, so it was quite amazing what they did with the AI in this game for its time. And the fact that they're not scripted, in fact, there's very little scripting when it comes to NPCs in this game. The only time they're scripted is when they're a part of a quest. It's always part of a quest or something that they're supposed to do, maybe once a day or something like that. Not even that, really. There's very little quests, quick scripts made for these NPCs. They actually do a lot of stuff without scripts, which is very impressive. Very impressive for the time. Now that I've wasted all that time talking about...
Good to see you.
Good to see you. See, with Massacre's Oblivion Overhaul, there's always that chance that something random could happen. A creature could come out of nowhere and kill her, so I make as many NPCs as I can essential.
How do you do?
Because I don't like dead NPCs. It makes the world a little bit more empty. I know it's probably very silly.
Take care.
I haven't time for fools.
He hasn't time for
Arthur is
fools.
acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
Sure.
See you.
Enough talk. What do you want?
May the wind be on your back.
So I feel to talk to this guy.
What?
Okay. How about some nice conversation?
What? Yeah, yeah. You're pathetic. No. That's pretty good. Yeah. Please, I'm embarrassed. You're... No, you do me too much honor. What a one... You're good. What do people do here? In town, shopkeepers, smiths, priests, the usual. Fighters and mages guild. The rest are farmers or herders. Wines are a Skingrad specialty. and the Cerulean Tamika vineyards are famous all over Cyrodiil.
Nice.
Have a good day now.
Awesome.
What
So-
seems to be the problem?
Sorry guys that I'm doing this, but it's a bit of cheating, but I don't really care.
Please, go on.
I just have to
You-
chat up a guard to
Such
level
adventures. That works for me. Take care.
up. Okay, you've been chatted up. Let's chat up another guard. That works for me. I just want to do that because I've also noticed, hang on a second, I noticed something. Oh no, it does look the same. The screen doesn't look as dark. I just have to lower the brightness so then my phone doesn't go flat. So I don't have it on charger. Got my headphones, my headset on charger instead.
Hello.
Hello!
There's no problem, is there? Please, go on. Oh, that's not bad. Good day.
Oh, come on.
What do you want? All right. You too. We're here to serve. Please, go on. Good. What if that works for me? Fine.
Hoo-hoo! Now we're one step closer to becoming a lich. Okay, let's go to intelligence, willpower, and maybe 2 personality and a bit of endurance. Yeah, or maybe speed. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's go. All of these don't really matter. 222 points. Let's put all this up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely outstanding. That's what I'm talking about. Light armor. Can spend a lot of points right now. Speechcraft. Excellent. You know what? I might put my personality back up more. Yeah. I need it because my faction being a part of the Necromancer's cult makes me a little bit unlikable. People think I'm shady, which I am, in a way. Marksman, light armor, acrobatics. Why not? Can always get around and blade, heavy armor, block, blade. Yep. There we go. Okay. Let's have a look at... Oh, I can't really... Due to role-playing reasons, I shouldn't really just take out my Tome of Unlife and let people see what I'm reading. That would be role-playing breaking. So let's just go into
Good afternoon.
I've heard that someone has it out for Tulia Sextons.
Oh, there he is.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
Can't you see that I'm very busy? He's not as short for some reason. I've got mods that make him vanilla height. I remember them being a lot shorter. But see, I used to be a high elf a lot, so maybe that's why.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
Yeah, I know you're very busy being crazy. It's hard work. Oh. Oh, look, it's Selma the baker.
Hi there.
Or make him essential just in case. What is he doing? Giving her some goods, I guess.
I'm Maud Gramogok, proprietor of Two Sisters Lodge. My sister and I own the place. Two sisters, see? Need a bed? Good food? Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Let's see. Wait a minute.
You too.
Yeah, 1:33, 1:36 p.m. What is this guy doing, eh?
What?
He's supposed to be giving her some ingredients.
I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Scrubs brown ale. Paralysis. Oh, baked potato. I wonder how that looks.
Thank you for your patronage. Good day.
Because, you know, I have a theory that they're eating a baked potato. The NPCs anyway. Let's see this. Oh, it's just a regular potato. As far as I can tell. It's just a regular raw potato. It's called a baked potato.
Greetings. What do you want?
What do I want indeed? Oh, baby. Oh. Getting a bit tired. It's just this game's so relaxing, it's unbelievable.
We'll see.
Oh dear. Wait a minute. I can't buy stuff.
Be seeing you. Yes?
I can't. Oh man.
Farewell. What can I do for you?
Ah, because she wasn't standing in the exact spot where she can access her her merchant's inventory.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
That's why I think that dude is like walking where she's supposed to be standing, because he's actually putting stuff in her inventory. And I think this is what they were supposed to have been doing in the original release of Oblivion, because Selma the baker was actually supposed to sell you baking goods like sweet rolls and stuff, because he was famous for that. That's why they have a sign outside his house saying Selma the baker or something like that, Selma's bakery or whatever. And yeah, but it got scrapped because they ran into a real serious problem that this mod attempted to get around, where it had something to do with Salmo going to the Westweald Inn, which is in Skingrad, and a bug would happen where the game would crash when he tried to give food to... It was a very serious bug. And I can't even remember where I heard this from, but yeah, so it might not even be true. But that was the reason, apparently, that they scrapped it. and decided to not make him sell anything or do anything other than just talk about how he sells bakery goods to people. So yeah, that's a story about Salma the Baker. Let's see. Beef and leek savoury pie.
Excellent deal.
And I'll get a brown ale. Yum. Oh, wait. Oh, special brew, beer. I'll just get an ale. Yeah. Yeah, just a regular ale.
Thank you for your patronage.
Brown ale's really nice though.
Good day.
Good day. Good day, I say. Okay, so usually we want to drink the ale first, and then eat the baked potato and the savoury pie. Da, da, da. These are real trash cans that the game, the Cobble adds. But this one's just an urn. That's weird. Cobble's supposed to... Let's just save it for a second. Let's sneak. Oh, it's just for show. Okay. There we go. There was... Coble is supposed to add, you know, trash bins. Don't know why that one's just a metal urn. It might be something the Cobble ad overlooked. Sorry, Cobble overlooked. But most of these things I've seen are actually in inventory, and you can put stuff in them to, I suppose, get respawned, and yeah, hence throw away things you don't want. Yeah. Anyway, this one's just an urn, but whatever.
Hi there. What?
Oh wait.
Goodbye. I'm Mog Gramogok. You need some place to rest? I can rent you a room for the night for 10 gold. Okay then. It's upstairs, the room at the west end of the hall. That's to your right when you come out the door. Enjoy. Good day.
Okie pokey. So in the privates of my rented out room, I will look at the Tome of Unlife and decide what to do with the Dark Arts. Okay. The third chapter details the fabrication of more advanced constructs made of bone, as well as the creation of several servants. Do you wish to attempt to read it? Yes. The third chapter describes the process to create a large construct out of bone, as well as a more powerful spell required to animate them. Also, within the chapter is a spell which can be used to create an ethereal servant from ectoplasm. Well, there we go. Excellent. That's like... I'm nearly nearly buddy. I'm nearly a poo head. Okay. Yeah. Well, he is a poo head, isn't he? Look at this guy. Anyway, what am I going to say? I'm going to save it here. Then I'm going to read the book again. I don't want to trigger any bugs, because this mod is unfortunately a bit buggy. The 4th chapter details the fabrication of advanced zombie minions, as well as constructs made of flesh, and how to harvest additional necessary components from Daedra. Do you wish to attempt to read it? Yes. The 4th chapter contains constructions on an advanced construct fueled by Daedric energies. Most of the components can be acquired from bodies. However, I will need to avoid essence harvested from Daedra in order to build these servants. Luckily, I have learned the harvest process from the tome, with the only remaining issue finding the slaying Daedra. Okay, well there we go. Now I can make flesh Atronox, which is cool. Save it again. The reason why I'm saving it and loading it, like saving it, is because if I read I have a theory, and I'm not even sure if this is a bug, but you've got to do everything the way the author intended you to do it. Because otherwise, if you don't, if you start messing around with, minions and whatever, you end up running into bugs. And that's the reason why I'm not bothering to make any undead minions right now. I'm just going to become a lich. So, let's read it again. The 5th chapter describes the process of transcending death into the state of lichdom. I will need to use a ritual to bind my soul to a phylactery. I can't. Phylactery. Oh man. Anyway. And then ingest a magical poison known as the filter of death. To complete the process, I will, however, first need to craft the tools necessary to produce the phylactery. There we go, phylactery. And the poison. I will need to enchant a hammer, which will be used to construct both the phylactery and the apparatus needed to brew the poison. Any repair hammer should do. Okay. Definitely save it now. Do I have a repair hammer? I do not. I have black soul gems though. Thank goodness for that. That's excellent. Let's buy a repair hammer. I've got a spell that can use to enchant a repair hammer. That's right. Bit of a funny layout, this one. Okay, he's finished giving her the goods. Salmo the baker's house. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so let's go to a smith. I could probably just get the get a repair hammer in a crate somewhere. I'm pretty sure Masker's doesn't actually. Yeah, it doesn't. Look at that. Just what I needed. And I'm going to use one repair hammer, save it, because anything can go wrong. Excellent. Now that I have an enchanted to this tool, I will need to modify an alembic to brew the poison. Any alembic should do. In order to craft a phylactery, I will need an empty colossal black soul gem to store my soul, as well as a large amount of silver ore for the main construct. I should be able to find the ore in the stock of merchants, or perhaps in mines to locate the silver vein. The soul gem, on the other hand, will be difficult, as I will have to find some other way to procure several smaller black soul gems to make it. Okay, excellent. You've only got one shot at each thing that you make, because otherwise it runs into a very, very bad bug. And the bug is basically sorry guys, I'm just getting very excited about this because it's freaking awesome. I love this mod. I did that out in the public. I probably shouldn't have, but oh, look at this guy's armor.
Hello there.
Captain Dion is the name. No, get here. No. Yeah, that's it.
Can I help you?
He's all clad in armor.
For you, of course. Bye.
Oh, baby! I'm getting excited. This is so cool. I love this mod. I've only played it once. So let's see. Now that I have enchanted this tool, blah blah blah, find a way to proceed. Several smaller black soul gems. Doesn't tell you the amount I need, but I've got a few of them. Hopefully it just means 3. So let's... already getting stuck. Fabricates skeleton hulking zombie flesh atronic abomination. I know what that is. Dismember, create wraith, call minions, butcher, bind soul. Halt minions, harvest Dietrich essence, harvest parts, lesser animate. Soul tear. Oh, that's for myself. So, okay. Huh. Okay. I don't seem to have a spell that can make the phylactery. Because I don't remember the instructions for this so much. It's been a long time. And I don't have my fellow friend, Cheb, with me to help me remember what all this is about. So I don't really know what to do now. So I've got all these different animate greater thrall. Okay, I'm gonna have to find this out. Sorry guys, this is gonna take some time. Okay. Just bear with me guys. This is hopefully not going to take too long, but I'm going to try to figure out how to make the phylactery. Won't be long. Hey guys, sorry about all the waiting, but basically I can't find out any instructions on what to actually do. There's no instructions whatsoever. I wish there was, but there isn't, and I don't know why. There's very vague instructions, but they don't tell you how to create a phylactery. They don't tell you. They do tell you. They tell you several black soul gems, but they don't tell you how many. They could be, I think, if I remember, that you need 5 of them, and I've got 3. They might, yeah, they might also have to be empty, so I'm gonna have to, yeah, it's gonna be a bit annoying. Oh well, I'm gonna have to call it a stream, I think, and just try to figure this out. Yeah, in the description there's no mention at all about how to become a lich. It's a real shame, but I'll just try to look for one more thing. Bugs, logs, stats. I'll look at logs. No, author's activity, mod page activity. Yeah, no. Oh, jeez. Okay, guys, I'm really sorry about this, but yeah, I'm sure this has been fun to watch so far, but I literally cannot use Bind Soul until right at the end. There was another bug that needs to be fixed. It does have a few bugs, but they're all mentioned in the mod descriptions, and I know sort of how to avoid them, so that's good. Some of them are unavoidable though, so I'm just going to not use certain reanimations, reconstructs, zombie constructs. The Flatch Atronach is pretty bugged too, which is very unfortunate. So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, I'm just going to call it a stream. Hope you guys really enjoyed this. I know I did, but I'm going to try and find out now what to do. See you guys later, and enjoy your day. Bye.